maybe 3 or 4 people that would be allowed to come in. This is for those people who have gotten their full illumination, their full awakening. The chief priest, maybe the ruler, the singer, who was almost always female, the chief priestess would come in and start the day singing sacred songs. And they would feed the image of the divine and burn incense to recognize that in order for the entire nation to be prosperous, you had to focus on the divine. That was the most important thing. Not on getting stuff and taking stuff and proving that you're better than anyone else, but focus on the divine. And that's why this is the first thing that happens. So let's move into the Holy of Holies. Here you're actually seeing in many ways what happens here. So you see that the king here, as the invocation of the divine, is actually paying homage. Do you see that? Making offering, you see the food on the table here, and an incense here, and pouring sacred water from a vessel that looks like an ankh. How about on this side? You see something very similar? Mm-hmm. So this is them giving sacred honor to the divine. In fact, this here even refers to the solar bolt that would have been taken from here to the other temple, the sister temple, Kemet. And so this boat in a major festival known as the Opet festival would have been taken there. And so it would have also resided here in this amazing space. Well, interesting. We're not here at an interesting time of the day. There are some times at certain times of the day, and Brother Yasir can really attest this because he has some amazing pictures, that the shafts of light come through these celebratory windows, and even in these rooms on the side, and they allow the sun to come in and invade that space so that you are there, remembering that the divine is all around us, but that who is the divine? You are the divine. This is the fundamental principle of Kemetic spirituality, that you are divine. Now, when you recognize that you're divine, you better understand that this means you have a lot of responsibility. You can't just ask for grace and say, oh, I'm weak, and so please save me. It doesn't work like that in Kemetic spirituality. That's the reason why when you even speak the 42 negative confessions, as some people call it, you're actually saying, I have not. Because you have to prove that you are worthy to wield the vast powers of divinity. So that is what is occurring in this space. You are reminded of exactly who you are. You're not disempowered and other people are just doing things to you. You're not disempowered so events just happen to you and you have no control over it. If you understand who you are, and what you're made of, all things are possible. And so that is the reason why this temple is structured in this way. Where's the boat? The boat is here. Look, see the boat here? It actually has the symbol of a moon on one. By the way, we always say this is a temple to a moon. I don't really like to say that because remember, in the sacred Kemetic tradition, it's always to a family. It's not just to a moon. That's us looking at it from a patriarchal perspective once more, because those are the traditions we're familiar with in the West today. Instead, it's really to Amun, his wife who? Mut, which is where we get the word mother from, by the way. And then the child, Kansu. All the divine forces occur that way in the Kemetic tradition. You have to have male, female offspring, and that's how it occurs. That's how the universe occurs, right? That's how you actually create. And so that is what we see in these great temples.
That's how Kemetic Yoga works.
That's right, because Kemetic Yoga, and listen, I have always amazed when I sit with this master, because I've been in the Kemetic community now for nearly 30 years, and I know a lot of people who do yoga, right? Some of them just do a few poses, hey. First of all, his poses will actually rebuild your body so that you can once again reach your highest heights. And second of all of the concepts, the fundamental principles of Kemetic spirituality are there as well.
so that you can actually remember how powerful you are, so that you can actually change the environment that you're in. That's so it's so powerful. It is so powerful, and that's the reason why coming here to do it is of the greatest honor that anyone could possibly have.
Right.
Because you're in the space where these concepts met their highest iteration.
Yeah.
Very powerful. And we have to always give honor to, I'm gonna call him Baba here, even though he's gonna say, man, I'm not that old, stop it. Baba Yasir.
I don't say that anymore.
He don't say that anymore.
'Cause
Who actually has been doing this for so long and allowed us to actually bring it into our lives wherever we are, not just here, right? So let's head out, because I know